I thought we were gonna heat up the place and have it warm and cozy with our fireplace inside the RV, but it's getting pretty hot.
It works too well.
It works a little bit too well.
We're both pretty warm right now.
But it looks nice, look how good it looks. And who has a fireplace inside their RV? That's because my genius wifey designed it that way. I want a fireplace inside the RV. Hey everyone, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Welcome to 2020. It's an amazing year ahead of us, ahead of you. I hope you're ready, not just only to start with the E-RYT yoga program that we're putting out, the 28-day yoga program. It's also just going to be an amazing year. We woke up healthy and we made it into the new year and everything's already pretty good. Our goal for 2019 was to reach 20,000 subscribers, and when I told Bre about this goal early 2019, we had less than 1,000 subscribers, I think, and I said this year I'm gonna do 20k. And of course she believed in me as always, but still it seemed like a really big goal, and it was a big goal, but we worked, both of us, really hard to make it work. And today, as we're filming this, which is New Year's Day, we hit 20,000 subscribers. Woo! Well, thank you all so much for your support.
Thank you.
For subscribing, for liking the videos, for watching our content, watching us talk about yoga lifestyle, but also working really hard to do all these yoga classes that we put out there, all the meditations. Just, we love all the loving support, all the comments and all the messages you send us. It's just so amazing to be so supported by this awesome community, and we're really excited to bring more of you together for the 28-day yoga program E-RYT, and hopefully meet a lot of you throughout this year. We have a lot more travels coming up this year. We will talk about that in a couple of the next videos, and so we will announce our destinations as well, where we're gonna go travel, so hopefully we can connect to you and meet you in person. Thank you so much for your support, really appreciate it.
And just how we believe the foundation of your life comes from investing in yourself and focusing on yourself and finding that stillness within. It's the same concept that we have when we take that into our bodies. We believe that the foundation of your physical practice actually begins from the ground up. So that's why we really believe in the health of the foot, and why we have been working with a brand for the past year called Barefoot, and they have been an incredible product for us to use, because it's really been life-changing for us, for both of us.
And what they produce is barefoot shoes, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Barefoot shoes, or also minimal footwear or minimal shoes, however you call them. There's different words for it, different terms. And the concept is, or the idea behind it, is that the normal shoes, like we call them normal shoes, regular shoes that you can buy, that most of us grew up with, that most of us wear throughout the day, are very restricting for the feet. The feet are naturally designed to move in different directions. The toes are meant to flex and the foot is meant to flex and point. The toes are supposed to spread, but in regular shoes you really can't do that. The shoes are usually designed in a way where they hold the toes together, and so you can't really move the toes freely. The sole is usually thick with arch support, like all that stuff, so you can't really move the foot in all directions. So over time and over the years, you kind of just lose the strength and movement in your feet. And so with minimal shoes or barefoot shoes, they allow you to move in a very natural way. They give you all the space for the toes to move. The sole is so thin so that you can actually flex the foot and move the foot and the toes in all directions to gain that strength back that is so natural for your feet. It's such a natural thing to do for the toes and feet to move in that way, but then you put them in those tight shoes and they kind of forget all that movement, and you lose all that strength in the feet as well.
Even though we only have a few pairs of shoes each, we still have enough variety to wear with all of our outfits. So I have winter boots and hiking boots and tennis shoes for the gym, and running shoes, and there's also like ballerina flats that I have that are like good to wear with dresses or dressing up. So definitely got out of wearing high heels because they are so terrible for you. They're terrible for your back. And if you don't believe me, then stop wearing them for a while, or even wear them for a couple days and see the difference in your body and how much your body has to adjust when your foot is at that angle and all that pressure is on your toes. So there's, many different products on their website. I think they have between 30 and 50 different types of shoes for just about every single activity that you would need. So there's really no reason to not give them a try. Vivo Barefoot also has a 100-day free shipping, free returns.
Free returns, yeah.
Yeah, so give them a try, and also if it doesn't work out for you, then you can ship them back. There's nothing to lose. Something to keep in mind is that when you do transition into barefoot shoes, then usually your feet are pretty sore because your muscles are basically having to work out again. You're having to flex your foot in different ways, move your foot in different ways, and the muscles are starting to wake up and be activated again. So it's really common to actually have sore feet for the beginning, at least for a month for me, or a couple months. I had really, really sore feet coming into wearing Vivo Barefoot shoes because I played roller derby for 5 years, and so my feet were locked in skates for 20 hours a week for like 5 years. So my feet were always hurting. So for me, transitioning into Vivo shoes actually was quite painful for a little bit. But they have incredible tutorial videos on their website that you can watch and learn about how to walk in barefoot shoes. Sounds like it would, it's very common sense to know how to walk, but it's different when you wear Vivo Barefoot shoes. You have to balance the weight differently and place the weight differently on your feet so that you can retrain the muscles how to reactivate.
Well, think about it this way. You put your feet into shoes that restrict natural movement in the feet for several decades perhaps, and so now you're transitioning to barefoot shoes and you want to give that strength and mobility back to your feet, and you need to be patient with it. It doesn't happen overnight or in a few weeks. You really you restricted your feet for many years, and so now you don't need many years to get that strength back, but it takes a few weeks and months of patience and checking in with the body and just doing it step by step, nice and slow. And just like walking and running, there's certain techniques to it, actually how you walk very efficiently and very healthy for the feet. Most people don't know this, but you can look this up, of course. And you retrain your walking style, and then first you have to learn how to walk before you want to run, for example. We know there's many options out there of barefoot shoes and minimalist shoes. We have tried out a few of them. To be honest, we have tried out many different brands. Vivo Barefoot is just the one that we love the most because they also look really stylish. You don't even notice that, or when other people look at us, they don't even know or notice that these are barefoot shoes. They just say, hey, cool shoes, what is this? And we say, these are barefoot shoes. And they're like, what, really? They're blown away because they look like normal shoes, but they actually give you all the freedom and all the benefits of barefoot shoes, minimalist footwear for your feet, but they look just incredibly stylish. Mm-hmm. They just have so much to offer, from hiking boots, winter boots, ballerinas, gym shoes. They have dress shoes even, so you can be in your suit and tie but also wearing barefoot shoes that look like dress shoes. It's amazing, it's really cool. Check out other brands too, compare, do your research about barefoot walking, barefoot shoes. Take your time to transition into it if you decide to do it, and then just find that style that works best for you. We highly suggest Vivo Barefoot. This is not a sponsored video, so we don't get paid to say this in this video on YouTube. We just want to share that with you, that we really believe strongly in barefoot shoes. Whatever barefoot shoes you end up buying, you do something good for your health and for your body, and hopefully you inspire others to do the same and kind of question why the shoes that we buy today that are normal and maybe good for you, and running shoes and gym shoes and all these shoes and arch support and all that stuff. Like, why is it all out there? Is it really that good for the feet, and does it really support your natural movement and health of the body?
On Vivo Barefoot's website, they also have a documentary that was posted called Shoespiracy, and it's all about the conspiracy of the shoe industry and like selling these products that are actually terrible for your feet. So give that a watch as well. We'll link it below. One more thing to also comment is that we know that this is an investment to switch over your closet from regular shoes to Vivo Barefoot shoes or minimalist shoes in general. But for us, as we already mentioned, quality over quantity in everything that we do and everything that we have. And it's the money actually, it pays for itself over time, because if you invest in a good quality pair of Vivos, then you also don't have to buy 6 or 7 cheaper $30-$40 pairs of shoes that are just going to go bad in one season or just a few months even, and then you throw the shoes out, they go to the land waste, and it doesn't make sense. With Vivo Barefoot shoes, you could have them, I mean, we've had some of ours now for 2 years, and I think we're probably going to have them for like maybe even 5 or 10. Like the quality is just so good. So over time, you also save a lot of money if you just downsize the amount of shoes that you have and make the quality better than the quantity. It's also better for the environment. It's less waste. Also less decision making in the morning. You don't have to choose between 30 different pairs of shoes. You only have 4 options, so it makes it pretty easy.
Well, thanks so much for watching today. Do your own research, look things up. Don't take our word for granted, as we always say. We also question everyone and everything that we see, and we try out things, so try it out for yourself. Thanks so much for your support throughout the past year. We're really excited to start 2020 with you. If you're not already signed up for the E-RYT yoga program, our 28-day free yoga program here on YouTube, launching on Monday, January 6th, then make sure you go to the description below. We will also link the video somewhere up here in one of those corners or in the end screen. You will find the video about the whole program, what it is and what we're gonna do there. Make sure you sign up, grab a friend or someone else and do it together, colleague, co-worker, whoever it is. And then we get started with this year nice and strong with the 28-day yoga program called E-RYT. It's for all levels, so make sure you check it out.
And if you sign up before Monday, then you're also entered to win a bunch of prizes that we have. And one pair of Vivo Barefoot shoes is going to be one of the prizes that we're actually supplying ourselves, because we just believe in this product so much and we know that it's so healthy for you. So amongst Vivo Barefoot, there's several other brands that we're excited to share with you and give as prizes. We'll be announcing who those are throughout the challenge. So far, we have almost 1,000 people signed up for the E-RYT challenge. So we are so excited to kickstart a great new year with you, and 2020 is going to be one of the best years yet.
Super excited.
Super excited.
Well, thanks so much. Have a wonderful week, and we see you on Monday for E-RYT.
Whoop! Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Let's make sure this is recording.
Oh.
Yes, perfect.
It is? Good. Yeah. Good job.
Well, we went to Morocco once, and we went into the Sahara Desert and took a camel ride really far out in Morocco into where the sand dunes are, and there's really nothing else. And our guide was like, okay, we'll wake up tomorrow, have some tea or coffee or something, and then we ride the camels back out of the desert. And we said, okay, what time do we wake up? We have to set our alarm. What time do we wake up? And he looked like confused. He was like, there's no time in the Sahara. We wake up when the rooster is, what is it called? Singing? Crowing?
Yeah.
When you can hear the rooster.
Yeah.
The rooster is your alarm clock, and that's when you wake up. There's no time in the Sahara. Very, insightful and deep message. We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
We're so conditioned to what time and alarm, and we have no time and all that stuff.
Yeah. And a good reminder that there's no time in anywhere.